Stop right there. Yeah, you. If you like all things entertainment, current events, or Hollywood, then look no further. Creator to Creators, hosted by director Meosha Bean of Horror Noir, interviews filmmakers and creatives from around the world. Join in on the fun, guest celebrities, and informative information to have as a creator. Hit subscribe and stay connected to Creator to Creators.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Creators to Creators Today. Today, we have a special guest.
REN.Y.C.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi.
So I love opening the show and asking every guest, like going to the beginning of just like I always say, like when in our childhood, like all our habits and things that we pick up when we were children kind of stays with us and kind of charts our trajectory and where we're going to be going in life. So tell me a little bit about your childhood and like what that was like and how did you kind of find your way into music?
Yeah, so when I was little, I just loved listening to music. Like that was my hobby. So I would always get excited to like go on long car rides. Like whenever my parents were like, "Oh, we're gonna go, visit like your grandma, we're gonna go visit family friends." Like the longer the car ride was, the more excited I would be. So I could just like put my headphones in and listen.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
I love that. So, music, were there like any inspirations, anybody that you were like, what made you say like, okay, yeah, I want to definitely give, like, I want to get into this music thing. I want to give it a try. Was it somebody that you saw that you were like, okay, I like what that person's doing and I kind of want to do that? Or like,
It wasn't anyone like in particular. It was just all like everything. And I listened to a lot of hip hop growing up. So basically just like the top 100 hip hop artists.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice. Hip hop was playing around in the house. I love that. That's cool. Were there like any like where did you like okay, if you could meet like any hip hop artist that you were like really into, just one that kind of maybe influenced a little bit of your career, who would it be?
It would be A Boogie.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. I like so t let's talk about the music. Uh, the single Wiki, if that's that right. So
Yeah.
where did the title come from? That's really fun and really awesome beat. I played it in the house and I was like, okay, I like that. That is like a vibe, and
Mhm.
like you're going to town on the lyrics. I love it. So where did the inspiration to Wiki come from? And like what was that process of like, making it?
Yeah, so I kind of got inspired to make it while like the concept and everything while I was doing it. Um, and the name like Wiki was just short for like wicked. It
Okay.
just sound like it just sounded better. So that's what it is.
No, I love that. I love that. That's fun. That's fun. No, I really like the beat. Are you like when it comes to as far as like uh creatively, are you uh, super involved in the process when it like when like laying down the like in the with the person that's making the beats? Are you telling them, oh, I like this or no, or are they just kind of just you have like you don't have really anything to do with that part of the creative process?
Yeah, it depends. Like sometimes I am, but usually when I am, it takes a lot longer because I'm like so nitpicky. So sometimes I think it's better if I just am not involved in that.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. Like I'm very much that person. I like to be involved, even though as a film, I like to know what everything is. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. So I totally understand that. Um, now when as far as like you said, as you go, so you freestyle a lot.
Hmm.
Would you say a lot your music? Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. How did like where did that come from? How do you like I feel like I find that freestyle is so just when I see people do it, I'm like, there's no way that someone's
Uh-huh.
just thinking of something and just spitting out these lyrics like that. That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Well, okay, so not like freestyle like that. Freestyle kind of like I would do a line at a time.
Oh,
So I would like
okay.
freestyle a line and then I would be like, oh, I like this one. And then I would freestyle another line and then I'd be like, okay, I like that one. but it wasn't
Nice.
like all in one, like the
Got
whole thing
it.
was just, yeah.
I was like, you got your Jay-Z thing. You're doing the Jay-Z thing in the booth where it's like he says like he doesn't like write anything down. It just like comes. I'm like, how the heck? That's
Uh-huh.
that's like so
Yeah.
wild. Would you categorize yourself as a gospel rapper? Or I don't know.
Um, like yes and no, because that's not all, it's not like just the only thing that I do, but I do talk about God like in a lot of my songs, but not all of them.
Nice. Do you feel like it's is it like, nowadays most of the, music now we hear on the radio is very I guess anti-God, very just glorifying other things, which, there's nothing wrong with that, I think, but I think it's like, do you feel like it's harder for, I guess, people that are being more positive and being more like talking about God to get their music out there? Because there's, I mean, the masses, right? They like, like kind of club, sex, money, kind of they glorify that with in like lyrics nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. A lot of the things that I hear, the words are like that. So
Mm.
yeah, I know where you're coming from, but I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, and so this is like your first ever.
Yeah.
How what, were you were like were how what's the feeling? Were you very oh man, like I can't imagine. I do well, I do remember my first movie, like I guess professional gig making films. I was like, wow, I was pretty nervous, but I was like, okay, okay, we're here, I'm doing it, and fast forward, it's been like 17, 18 years now. But like, I wonder what was the feeling and what made you say, uh, like, like the fear of like putting yourself out there, like to just see what people say like that. You just don't, you never know. Like you're just
Yeah, I
not.
know. Yeah.
It's like, okay, here it is. What
I-
has the response been since, since you've released it?
Yeah, the response has been great. And I was just like, if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. So
Really?
yeah, that's kind of the mindset I was in, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sure like because you really just never know. Like, and I think that this business is very can be very critical. Um, and but I feel like it's a part of the process, right? It makes because I mean, and not everything is great, like I've had I remember like for my first audition, the they were like, yeah, we didn't like it. I was like, oh, great. All right, I gotta come back and do something. Gotta come back and do it again. Like it's one of those things that uh I guess is a part of the process. So it's not
Yeah.
really necessarily bad, I guess, but interesting. What what's next as far as like, musically? What do you want to do next? Are you working on anything now? Or
Yeah. So I have two other things
nice.
that should either be coming out in February or March. And I
Nice.
have two videos with those as well. And then yeah, I
Ah,
just want to continue, just working and recording as much as I can.
definitely, definitely. Or so visually, oh, that's gonna be fun. Are you like directing any of them?
No, not really. Like I give my ideas,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm not the main director.
I love that. So I love asking this question and there's, this is a fun one. If you could be managed by any artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Based on
It could music, any artist who is in the music world, uh, you know, um, living or dead, who would it be?
Probably, I think not just based off of music, but based off of like content and promotion. It might
Mm,
have to be Lil Mabu because I think he's like the way he makes his content and he's just really good at PR. So,
PR, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think PR is everything, right? To in this business, it's just pretty much getting your stuff out. Like that's how people know about you. So yeah, definitely. Now that's cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and forgive me if I was totally overstepping, but I was gonna say like, have you ever heard of oh, what's her name? Have you ever heard of Fifi Dobson?
No.
Oh, okay, well, well, she's in the music world, but she has a really, I think she's like from like Britain or something like that or
Hmm.
whatever. But yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
to check her out.
Yeah. Um, so there's another question I love asking, and again, there's no wrong answer. But if if you could be okay, so the three levels of influence, money, power, and respect. And if you could choose one of those things, which one would you choose and why?
Respect.
Why?
I just think it's so important and it's such a good feeling when people respect you.
I feel that. No, I get that. Yeah, no, that's true. I I had a guy on recently. He was like he said money, honestly. I was like, "Hey, there's no wrong answer.
Yeah.
Like, money's great."
That's choice too.
You're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. What do you want people to walk away after listening to your music? What do you like this song? What do you want them to feel? What do you want them like what's the message that you want the audience to leave with?
Um, just that like music can still be good without just talking about club stuff.
Yeah.
Which I do like in some of my songs that not like explicitly, but I, talk about clubs and stuff, but not everything.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Mhm.
That's cool. I like that. Do you feel like it's that it's the music world is good changing for like the like as far as like rap artists, like rappers, women rappers specifically, do they think that like they're getting their diligence, they're getting like um I guess their flowers and like the respect like how men get? Do you feel like it's changing for the better?
I think recently, there's been a lot of women rappers that have been doing it, and they're kind of running the game right now.
Seems like it, huh? It seems like a
Yeah,
lot of women are coming out of like I mean it's a lot. I mean,
yeah,
and I think and no disrespect to men, but like it's great to hear male rappers, but I think women have a just different like I don't know, just like a different like vibe to it. Like
yeah,
just like just cooler. I don't know. I don't know. It just seems cool. No, I liked I saw some of your visuals and stuff of like just your like you have like this like cool like vibe. You just like riding the beat and you're just like, it's really fun. So
yeah. Thank you.
yeah, kudos to you. Um, so there's a lot of people that listen to the show and they love I think what I like about this show that people can get advice. What advice would you give to someone that, wants to be an artist or wants to get into music, but they just don't know what to do? What advice would you give them?
I would say just don't care about what anyone else thinks. Like you have to like what you're doing, and if you like it and if it's good, then you're fine.
Then
Just
you're
don't listen
fine.
to outside opinions.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's true. How was your family uh like response to when they did, I mean obviously they knew you like to do rap, but were they like
Yeah,
were they supportive of like your decision of like actually going forward as like a career?
yeah, yeah. They're
That's
very
good.
supportive.
That's good. I always say support is like really important. Like,
Hmm.
if you don't have that, I mean like
Yeah.
so that's good. Yeah, and I had a lot of family that were like, "You're gonna do film? Like what? Like no one really. What are you talking
Hmm.
about? That never actually happens. Like no one's gonna ever. It's hard, It's like,
Yeah.
but I want to.
Yeah.
So, kudos to you.
Yeah.
Kudos to
Well,
you.
people who I know that are gonna react that way, I just don't say anything.
I feel that. No, yeah, because right, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. So have you performed this song live at all yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, are you going to? Are you
In the future, but I don't have any
awesome?
plans for that right now.
I feel that. I feel like just putting music work together and getting everything. That's
Yeah.
exciting. That's exciting. That's exciting. I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. It was a pleasure chatting with you. Where
Mhm.
can people find you on social media and listen to all the things that you have going on and keep up with you?
Yeah, so all my social media is REN.Y.C. So like my Instagram and then also my YouTube as well. My video is up on YouTube.
Okay, perfect,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. Well, hey, we wish you all the best and is there anything that you would like to say to like as far as like any saying, any quote, like I don't know, that you want to end it with, like to someone, the listeners out there, like I don't know, it could be a quote, something that someone said to you that resonates with you, that sticks with you in like hard times.
Just keep having positive thoughts.
I like that. Keep having positive thoughts. That's right. That's all we can do at this point.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming on again. It was a pleasure. Of
you too. Thank you for having me.
course. And thank you all for listening. And always remember to live, love, laugh. We'll see you guys next time.
Double G's on my pants on the record. Getting